ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast, locked within a cage. They're setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where we go from here? From here.
What's up, everybody, man? It's T.O.G and Marilla, man. What it do, everybody?
What's happening?
Say we in for another week, man. We in for another week. You know, shit up on the palm trees, man. And today was a hot day.
Hey, man, what it, man?
Man, today was a hot.
Was it? I thought it was in February.
Boy, look, today was hot, because I'm still sweating.
But that make you look at the Bible different, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what's happening? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It was nice and warm, but the wind was up now. Yeah. The wind was up good.
Look, so it jumped from what, raining in the 50s and 40s and all this type of shit. They got to do about 81.
Did it break the record?
I don't think it broke a record, though. They were talking about this morning while watching the news. I don't think it broke a record for the day. I don't think that record broke. But it was hot. And look, and I'm sitting in my truck with the window down. I'm sweating. I'm wiping my head. I'm like, damn, it's hot down cover, right? So I like, duh. I roll the windows up and turn the air like, dude, you got air. Real like, we been riding for hours, like rolling windows down. I remind you, my driver's side
and
window don't
all
even
the way work.
back
To the 90s.
Yeah, like, dude,
no, I went back.
I was looking crazy because my window went out on the driver's side where it won't let down. So I'm like, fuck, I'm hot. And my wife is more of a what is it, cold nature? So she more coordinated. So she more like, why is the window down? So I'm like, I'm over here like about to fall out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how you put your face to the window, you slide. I'm on that level. And so I did something like, duh, you got air, dude.
That's it, man. That's it. Turn it up.
Yeah, bro. You know how we do it, man. How was your week, bro?
Man, my week been productive. I'm gonna put it like that. I mean, I'm working on my craft, getting it better. I'm understanding a lot of things better. My relationships are getting better.
Okay.
I mean, not because of like I'm doing it. I'm learning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a constant student.
Yeah.
You know, and the first thing I have to learn is me.
Okay.
So I've learned something about me. I have a issue about feeling abandoned.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes back. You know, a lot of times people it goes back to yeah. You know what I'm saying? So and you have triggers.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, I felt a trigger today.
Okay.
On that level, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, and I started acting different. I started getting anxiety. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you talk about anxiety.
Yeah,
I'm learning about that.
Yeah, I start tripping, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And it goes back into the time when the Ku Klux Klan was really still doing their thing. And
in the 60s.
And I was no, hell no, I'm talking about the 80s.
Oh, I ain't see.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I ain't never seen him in a white. I always saw him in
it was like it wasn't like when I first, like, the 70s was the last time they sent out a certain thing, like they put out flyers. I remember, you know what I'm saying, from what I remember about what they gonna march through Gate City at the time. That was in the 70s. You see what I'm saying? So that put the initial fear, because you look at you know, the Ku Klux Klan or whatever, you know, as a young black man, you saw, and you, even though you didn't know firsthand, but you understood who Emmett Till was, you understood what was the nature of what was going on as far as where we were and who we are.
Okay.
So so I mean, all that came, but so it's a deep seated psychosis that we deal with when we deal with not only just post slavery syndrome, but also just post ghettoism. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Talking about that today too.
Yeah. So it's a different thing. So you got to be really astute to that, understanding who you are. So I'm learning more about me, basically. So my week been like learning more about me and the things around.
That's cool. I mean, I think we're on the same wavelength. I think me and you chopped it up yesterday about this. I was saying that it, I'm still in that state of pinching myself. Is this really real? Because I mean, I remember Cat saying, "Hey, they expect me to be living past 21, right?
Right.
And I'll be 50 this year. So I mean,
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a milestone.
I'm talking that's crazy.
Yeah. Like,
and people not really looking at it, but that we never thought this day right here.
We were living day to day. It was that
day to day. So
we waking up getting it.
I mean, I'm talking about. Listen, it was different.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not saying a lot of times people want to compare how this was and that was, this era and that era. I don't think. I think it was what was had to happen at the time it had to happen when it was happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so I when I see I got a family, I got a wife, which is my foundation, what grounds me. And like I said, we've been rocking for 28 years, day for day. And so, as a kid, I used to always say, "Yeah, I want 10 kids." I used to pop out. I want a family. I want all that, blah blah blah. But to actually have it, so I have a wife, and I have 5 children plus 2 grandboys. And so, in some mornings, I have to, I look at my kids. I get up early for everybody, so I go check the house, and I turn the light on and just look at them, stare at them, and be like, sometimes is this really real? I got 2 adult kids on their own. I got 3 in the house. And so and then I got a wife that got my back. Right, wrong, and different. Like I say, don't get me wrong. We have our differences because we think different. But I know at the end of the day, that motherfucker, 10 toes down. And so she gonna rock with me. And so I still, me and you were talking, you told me some stuff, man. Sometimes I do pinch myself and be like, is this shit real?
Yeah, my thing, coming from where I come from, what I'm saying, channeling that Anthony Hamilton song, you know what I'm saying? It just I mean, a lot of people don't, like right now we on YouTube and all this stuff, and people don't know nothing about Birmingham. But and then when you get it more intricate, you get into Gay City, you know what I'm saying? So and then we go more in depth into the families that we come from, you and I, being the black sheep of those. Okay, understanding those type of realities.
Yeah.
I just look at it like, man, you know what? I mean, you have to be amazed at where we came from. I mean, and I ain't tripping. I'm just like, man, I'm just like, I'm not gonna keep putting myself into the situation where I can't understand and recognize and be grateful for the grace that God gave me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, why would I stop and try to not let people see or understand?
Yeah. I'm looking at cats, like you, Wallow on $1 million worth of game. Y'all did 18, 20 years of career. Coming out, sound mind, doing a podcast, encouraging people, you know what I'm saying, tell them where your mishaps was to help them further themselves so they don't make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it ain't a lot of motherfuckers doing that. A lot of so I always look at that and be like,
see, one thing I
don't know where we came from.
Right. One thing I do understand, whether you understand who we are or where we at or whatever, I understand that the universal understanding of us and where we come from and what we do is about what we put out in order to get the things to come in that we need to pull ourselves forward. I mean, revolution is not just guns and gunplay. It's philosophy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do you believe that you are these people or those things? You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in yourself in order to be yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And then I listened. You know, I was listening to my middle daughter today. We were chopping up this evening. My wife was cutting my hair, shaving me up and stuff. And so my middle daughter was in there talking to us while we were doing it, and she was just talking about things that I don't want to so much put it on me. She was just saying to have a dad that pays attention to how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Talk about it. Talk about it.
You know, it
What it mean? What she's saying? It means a lot.
yeah, I mean,
Listen,
she was
man.
like,
Listen what he's saying now.
she said it's the little things that count. But she said, so who did daddy was able to look up to or follow? It ain't like he had a blueprint to this. And
Listen.
so just to hear, she said she would do, she sometimes she'll just say some things to see what I catch on. And I always catch on to it. And she'd be like, that's rare that a man, you know, will listen or a dad just put a
But
dad
listen,
will listen.
let me show you how. Let me show you the wisdom in it.
Yeah.
I mean, how can she say it's rare when she's how old?
She's 13, 14. I'm sorry.
Okay,
She's 14.
so she's acknowledging and within her own psyche that
Yeah.
she know most men are not like, and she's 14. She don't know
14.
most men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to even come up with that, what are you saying?
And I had told her on the way over here, I said, well, baby, I said,
That's all right.
I looked up to me. I said, what it was, I was able to, as a kid, understand things that I didn't like or things that bothered me or hurt me that I wouldn't want my children, that I wouldn't want my children to be bothered or hurt, hurt on.
Hold up. Let me let it dry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was able to, I said, I learned from that. I said, well, if it bothered me as a kid, I know it'll bother y'all too. So I'm gonna listen to what y'all saying. I said, now that's a fine line, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna listen to what y'all say, and I'm gonna act on what y'all say. You know, if you tell me something you like, why would I keep going to get what you dislike? I say that's simple. That's simple to me. If this what warms your heart, okay, I like this. Okay, well, she said, because you taking time trying to learn individually what we like and what we dislike, and I want to. I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because I know all y'all not the same.
So you saying that? Wait a minute. You saying parents got to really take time out to learn who they are? Man, no, ain't nobody got time for that, man.
To engage with children.
Man, ain't nobody finna do all that, man.
I know we came up. It was.
Ain't nobody who gonna do that.
Shit, I do it, bro. I ain't even lie. I really do.
So do you recommend that though?
I would. I mean, I recommend you always sit down.
But man, we work so hard. You don't work like we work.
If you can work,
man,
work
you ain't been through the hardship that we've been through. You ain't did what we ain't gone through. You ain't had to pay rent going down. You ain't had the car breaking down. You ain't had none of that. That's why you can do that. That's why you can do that, man.
Look, I get it all the time, and I'm like this. If you can, if what I'm trying to say, man. What's our greatest? What's the legacy? What we leaving behind? So, I mean, my kids are what I'm leaving behind. You know what I'm saying? What? And so I want to bless them. I want to, oh shit, the jewels and I mean,
listen,
cause like man, we'll talk about money. When you always, you know, nigga, money and everything. We ain't gonna chase no money. You know, you
exactly.
Go always to the end. So I'm like, if you can't leave them nothing else, at least leave them the jewels, the knowledge that you know I learned along the way. Shit, why I wouldn't tell mine? Why would I withhold that information on somebody I love? Why I wouldn't tell them? So I'm always tell them the real. Now they might not want to hear it right then. You know what I'm saying? I just speak.
They say you be hating on them. That's why you be telling them that.
Look, they told
me a hater.
They say mama a hater.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, and it's so crazy to even think like that. It's just like, why would I hate something I created?
Man, and look,
because I be telling him he a sucker.
Yeah, she would say I'm a sucker for him, and I'd be like, no. I mean, why would I be a sucker for him? I always tell my children, it's nothing you can get over.
Whatever they want.
not whatever. It's just if I can.
Yeah.
If I can, I'm not gonna give them something that'll hurt us or set us back. And I have done it. Don't get me wrong, I have done it. So what I'm saying, if I can use the small thing, because I know I can't give the big things right now. So I know, like my kids ain't no out in the streets, thugging and getting in trouble, terrible in school. They're not those kids. So I mean, if I can, shit, mother come and say, Dad, we made straight A's today. We did 100 on our test. Can we get some ice cream? Wow,
I mean,
that's simple.
That's. I mean, that's giving them.
Incentive.
I mean, to keep going. Yeah. I mean, I get that. The thing about it is, it's all game and play. You know what I'm saying? They playing their game, and it's all communication.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? When they call you the hater, when they say, "Oh, Uncle Tim, you don't play," all that old stuff there, that's just game and play. Now I open up a conversation with them.
Good call back.
Yeah. And then as we open up the conversation, we start leading the minds and open up the possibilities of what the future could be.
Yeah.
My thing is, I mean, why stop being and doing the things that gonna carry you to that next level? It's no need for my son to have to go through what I went through. There's no need for that, because I done learned them lessons. I need to give him look, bro. And there's no need for you not to listen, because we're not trying to stop you from getting where you want to go. I want you to be great. I want to sit back when I'm up there watching y'all do it and say, man, woo, get it.
You feel me? I want to cry, nigga. Yeah.
Man, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all be tripping, like we ain't trying to tell you what to do. We trying to tell you what not to do.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to tell you what not to do. Let that marinate for you for a minute. I got some goddamn marination up there to make you goddamn thing you want to slap your mama with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So man, it's definitely, man. Like I say, that's a process. That's an everyday process for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I mean, even my wife.
I get it.
I have to listen to her things. Her dislikes, her likes. So what and I done changed a lot. I ain't always there. I'm still that stubborn dude now. But I have got better. I got a ways to go, but I have got better at listening to folks. I'm not always right. I'm 99.8, but
who set the boundary for the numbers you setting up? You come up with your own number.
It's a percentage thing. It's a percentage thing. So definitely, man. But yeah, it's there, man. So look. Let's chop it up about this sports world now. You know what I'm saying? All-Star game. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro.
All-Star week. My wife said she want to catch one of them weeks. All-Star. She want to go.
Okay. Let's put together. Let's say let's do a Birmingham go-to wherever they go to. Let's try to put together some people that want to go there and get some hotel rooms and
let's go kick it for the
and let's go kick it for the All-Star. You know what I'm saying? If you interested, you know what I'm saying, engage with the page. Let us know. We'll put something out to say to get us who all are interested. And it ain't got to be a bunch of folks. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I mean,
also enough in our family.
I mean, believe me, it ain't got to be a bunch of folks. But if you want to join us, I put it like that. If you want to join us on a T.O.G on All-Star weekend, whenever they do it, wherever it is, we're gonna put it up. We're gonna find out where it's gonna be, whatever, and let's work on that.
She was like, "Shit, man, I wouldn't mind going."
Let's do it.
I told my wife, this year we're gonna try to do some things. I remember the Essence Festival was known to be
that's jumping.
Yeah,
the Mardi Gras was this week.
Yeah.
Okay. They did the
I haven't did Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but I have did Mobile. I haven't did.
Well, they had a thing at Bow Wow Auditorium
I heard
in Birmingham. What is she? Commissioner Tyson
Oh yeah, Sheila
told
Tyson.
us about it.
Sheila.
So we, I want to give shout outs to her and Commissioner Scales. They're constantly putting things into the neighborhood and working on things. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not, whatever, but I see what they do.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what they do. I don't know nothing, but I just like what they do. So continue to work on that, continue to pull and bring us forward. Birmingham as a whole, we have to come together and look at what are we trying to do and where we're trying to go. That's what I'm looking at. Well, school, domestic situation as far as family, we have to start recognizing and understanding who we are and what we're trying to do.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, the kids, man.
Kids, that's it.
But definitely, so I told my wife we're gonna try to start doing things this year.
All right.
We're gonna get with y'all. We're gonna definitely start doing more this year. We got some shit on the horizon. I actually saw where they getting ready to do something in April. The New Jack City.
Oh yeah.
They doing a play.
They doing a play.
Right.
At the BJCC.
Oh, okay.
It might be. We don't know.
April 7th. I mean, it's April 7th.
Okay.
They doing New Jack City on stage, the play.
Wow.
So my wife was like, "Baby, you wouldn't understand it. I'm from the world." So I said, "I wouldn't mind,
You never been to a play before?
I told her when we was, how you
But have you ever been to a play before?
Yes,
What
I don't
play
think
you
he
been
is.
to?
the Nutcracker and all this other stuff.
Man, no, man. You done Trump. You crazy.
I mean, man, we went to school.
I mean, we did Nutcracker.
You have never been to a play as an
Not
adult.
nothing, though.
Oh man, you been. Oh,
Not
I
as
mean,
adult.
you seen it when Tyler Perry you saw that.
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah,
You remember when he came out with that?
That's
You
it.
remember?
Oh,
Kill.
he was like, I can't see it. I can't watch this. I'm gonna sit there and watch
He
it.
ended up being the biggest.
Yeah,
listen.
I remember when it first came out.
yeah, we had to be anxious.
We had it.
Oh,
And everybody in the house, everybody in the family came over to the house and they watched. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
yeah, we'll go
But Tyler
right.
Perry ended up being the biggest thing
Jalen.
ever.
Listen. Yeah. I mean, plays are.
It's just somebody.
I mean, you can like the Hamilton. Asa love Hamilton.
He said Hamilton was good.
Asa love it. You hear me?
Y'all
Asa
ain't never
and
seen
Asa.
it.
Asa
For
was
real.
in. We went to a play at the
Red Mountain Theater.
Red Mount Theater.
Okay.
By Martin Luther King.
Mhm.
1 year doing black. I mean, plays are like
You actually there.
Yeah, they suck you
I
in.
know it.
they. I mean, it is.
And I know
I mean,
it.
and we need to explore that because we have
Because
a
I
lot
told
of
you that I'm
talented.
used to being behind the curtain. Come back. Let's do it.
Like real talk, because this year, you know what? I've been telling
Introduce
myself,
the kids
and
to
I
new
ain't
stuff.
told, yeah, that we're gonna do that. But I'm talking about for me and you.
Oh yeah.
I told myself I ain't told you.
What?
I said,
You
I'm
told
gonna
me-
start doing. Yeah, I told myself.
Okay, you talking to.
Yeah.
So what you told yourself?
I did. I said this year we're gonna do a lot of things she wanna do. That she wanna do. You know what I'm saying?
No, not be okay. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
you wanna
they be
do.
like, baby,
I'm
you wanna
cool.
do this, you wanna do this.
Oh.
But I wanna things you wanna do. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, because that's another side that
You got to explore.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, because see me and how I do it. My beginning was what she like. So how she
Catering?
do it. Yeah, because
And when you do that, you really lose yourself
you can
because you're trying to
You
fulfill
can.
all that.
you can lose yourself, but
Yeah.
the thing about the way I do it and the way I always because I've been so long by myself, so I don't never lose myself. I grew up with 4 women in my household, and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the way to the point where you saying they can't do no wrong. They can do wrong, and I still love them.
Yeah, regardless. Yeah.
And my thing is, I see the struggle. I single parent household.
Mm-hmm.
I understood, what went through. I saw how things humble person and brought them back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? You know how much strength it takes to go through what a lot of women go through. And even though as a male, you have a lot of strength and things that you go through. I mean, being a male, being a man, a male doing these things that go by do the shoot and try to prove themselves. A man understands that the thing that we're doing is pushing ourselves as a whole nation, as a whole people, as a whole humanity forward. And these type of things we have to continue to work on once we come to our manhood. That manhood just determines that we, with like minds, move forward. That's what it determines to me. Now, everybody do what they want to do, but we have to take care of women.
Yeah, for me, I think it's been a lot of not so much just what I want. It just my wife more. It don't matter to me. Whatever you want to do, baby, let's do it. And so I'm like, I want to change that narrative. We gonna, cause I got a strong woman. I really do. I don't think people know behind the scenes what all she do, what she stand for, and how she make this family.
She get on my damn nerves sometimes.
And I'm not saying she on my
I'm gonna keep it
nerves.
real with you. So she got to be strong to get on my nerves.
She told
But I
me.
just guard this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Ben.
Yeah.
Ben. You know
But she don't back down from it. If she understand it. So I can't get that.
Man, solo.
Say one to yo. Yo. So I definitely want to honor her.
Ain't no doubt, man. I love y'all relationship, man. Y'all, you and her, go ahead.
I feel you on that. So matter of fact, I want to make sure. I want to give her flowers while she's here. I don't know, dude. She's special to me because what type of person I, what I become. She had a lot to do with it. Like I say, I've been with her longer than I've been with anybody in my life, and so we just gonna start having fun. I told her, man, this year we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do things with the kids, but definitely we're gonna do things. We're gonna get out of Birmingham more. Man. We're gonna get out in Birmingham and we're gonna get out of Birmingham more.
I mean, and then that's what we gotta do as people.
Yeah.
Birmingham, I love it. I love and then my thing was when I was young, my thing when I went to different places overseas everywhere, I always said to myself, I represent Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Because I represent the story of the people the neighborhoods that I came from. Mm-hmm. Not that I was anything different or whatever. I represent the collective thought of the drive that we had to get out of certain situations. Yeah. And then when I went to different places, people used to think Birmingham was country in the motherfucker, man. And I'm like, what? And then, but it turned out, everybody know. All y'all that know that we talking to, like some niggas out there listening to our show, y'all know I wasn't in country about me. So, and I'm country than the motherfucker. So, okay, think about it. There's some niggas out here, but we there and we love everybody because we represent each other's in each other's place. Yeah. And we are a collective love of brotherhood, of sisterhood, of familyhood. You know what I'm saying? And let's move this. Let's understand and love each other across the nation. That's not just in your neighborhood. Start there. Yeah. But see, that love can be contagious. Yeah. That love can carry us places that we have never thought we can go. And if we can get that chain going, them chain letters that you send out. If we can get that love chain going, then maybe when we're not here, the chain will be strong enough to hold our people if they go sideways to bring them back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be thinking.
So the moral of my story is love on who love you. Love who love you.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
Take time out and love on your loved ones. Yeah, like I say, give them flower right here, man. Tell them you love them and show them. Me, I'm just more of an action. Like I try to show you. But I want to do both. I want to be able to tell you, hey, look, I love you. Tell my kids, hey, look, I love y'all. And I want to show y'all I love you. So that's what I'm shooting for. 2023, love harder. Look, some funny shit today.
Wow.
I seen a bus do a U-turn in front of everybody.
What?
School bus.
School bus. Do it.
Real talk, bus a U-turn.
Kids on there.
I don't want to say kids on there because you're around about 7:45.
Oh, they were lean. Did it lean?
Look.
Ain't lean with it.
Look.
Straight.
Block traffic.
On the main
and I'm like, dude. So I'm saying to myself,
did he make a straight U-turn or you had the bag?
He had the bag.
He had the bag.
He had the bag.
It wasn't big enough to him to just whip.
It wasn't
no 4
He
lanes.
stopped some major traffic. With the
2 lane. Right.
And so I'm saying to myself, I said, in now time, somebody got their phone out on you.
Yeah, record that.
Like I'm like, are you serious? Like, man, you'll probably lose your job off this. On something so simple, you know, I would just stop and just bust you. I was like, whoa, little buster.
Listen, why not just go to the next?
The light was coming up.
Why not just go to it?
I was like,
I mean, you on the clock.
Man, you know,
if you drive, you on the clock. I mean, but the thing is, even being us, we have to
up the hill, past the fire station. You know where the car wash is.
Man, we can't do that.
Bad. It's bad. He busted you in the. And there was so much traffic coming both ways.
Traffic.
And everybody.
But look. Now this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about McDonald's.
He said
rant. We putting in rants right now. I know we got a rant coming out of McDonald's. Talk to me about McDonald's. That's what I want to hear.
So look, man.
Well,
I didn't put McDonald's. Well, I ain't gonna put all of them. So I'm gonna put McDonald's Woodlawn. And look, and I gave them
a the one on First Avenue.
First Avenue. And I gave them a shout out months ago. Like great food, hot, great customer service. And I know, you know.
So are you gonna give it to the whole store or just a certain?
For right now.
The whole store. Okay, because
right now they can't get no more money. And they lost some wins to customers. My kids, before, you know, on the way to come and do the podcast, the kids ride with us. So the kids are actually married every on Wednesday. They say eat out. They say wherever y'all want to go, what y'all want. Right. And they pick McDonald's damn near every Wednesday.
Right. So they lose the money right there. Okay.
So just like you losing a valued customer because let me
have.
So I pulls up at the drive-thru.
Okay, drive-thru action.
Now,
y'all know how that can go.
So remind you, they got the digital board.
They got the board.
Right.
So normally you can see the order. I mean, what you want to order on the board, the menu. They didn't have that up. So they had
somebody order.
The previous order sitting up there. So I pull up there, and normally when you pull up McDonald's, the little recording come on. Are you ordering
the mobile app?
The mobile app. You say yes or no, and then after you say yes or no or whatever, then the person come on. Hey,
I ain't never witnessed that.
Yeah. Hey, man, take your order.
Okay.
So after the mobile app come on, I say no, whatever. So I'm sitting there. So I waited about a couple of, I ain't gonna say no minutes. Probably about a good minute. So I said hello, you know, and the girl come on and tell me.
I really couldn't hear what she said.
Because I couldn't hear nothing. She was like, yeah, if you stop hollering in my ear.
What? You hollering?
What
you hollering about?
I'm just saying hello. That's all I said. Hello twice.
Oh, you said hello. You didn't say nothing but hello.
Because normally, I get. If you're busy, normally you would say, could you hold, please? You'll come on there and say, hey, can you hold?
If you busy.
If they busy.
If they busy.
They'll come and say, can you hold for me?
That's the norm.
That's the norm. I've been done.
They say one moment, or can you hold?
Can you hold?
That's etiquette.
This is what I normally get.
But that's etiquette.
Shit
that's etiquette. Yeah. Are they teaching them? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we'll go from there. Let's go.
No shit, nigga. Well, yeah, if you stop hollering in my ear.
But we don't know if she said that while we was there. She repeated herself when we got to the window.
No, she said.
No.
She said at the window. Oh, you heard her at the
at the what? At the mic.
Oh.
At the what's your name? So I'm like,
she said to your face.
Look, okay, so I'm gonna get
to your face.
Oh no. So now I'm like, okay. So I was like, okay, well, so I didn't hear her after that. So they were like, yeah, baby, you
I'm
probably
like, hey, she
pull
said
around.
pull up to the
Yeah,
window.
my wife like pull up to the
get
window.
your order.
Because last
at the
week,
window.
so
We
normally have
paid
two
her.
windows. Normally they have two windows. They have a window where you pay,
Right.
and the window
Where
you
you
get
get
your
your
food.
Right.
Last week they didn't have one where you pay.
We went straight to the
You
second
gotta go
one.
straight to the second where you get the
We
food and
paid
pay.
and got
Right.
the food.
So when my wife was like, baby, you probably just need to pull around. I said, okay, cool. I ain't sweating that. I'm just putting up. Like, so remind y'all, my window don't let down on the
So you gotta
driver's
open the
side.
door.
So I gotta open the door.
Right. Right.
So my wife hated it. So she be like, roll the back one down so they can
they
get
don't like that shit.
I'm like, no,
I
because
mean, why wouldn't do that?
I don't give it. Look, so
I don't care.
I don't
care.
about that. Exactly.
I gotta
So-
open this motherfucker. I gotta open it.
So I put my window to her window
This shit called
and
$300.
open my door. So I lean out the door. I'm leaning out the door. And so she take her time to come to the window. Yeah, she already
Oh,
leaned,
she
mad.
mad at me what for?
Yeah.
She might
Now I don't
be
see
mad.
nobody in there working with them.
Right.
So you probably getting shit worked out you, and I get it. But you got to realize you're still in customer service. So as soon as she finally come to the door, the window, she was like, "You can't order right here."
What?
Uh-huh.
You can't order them.
So I'm-
She said you can't
That's
order
what she
at.
sent you to, right?
She said you can't order at the one.
You can't order at the window.
And we
I'm like,
we thought you
I
said,
said, well,
pull
you
up
just
to
told me
the
pull
window.
up.
She said, "Damn, I told you stop yelling in my
Yeah.
ear."
Now this she said.
Oh, she said.
Now this girl around about 18 or 20. She looking like that
She
young.
young.
She young in the face.
I'm like,
So I'm
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
like, okay. And so she said, what is it?
She what?
I'm just trying to see what this one said. What she said over there, baby? Because
you was like, "Well, we didn't hear you." I'm in the background saying, "Well, we couldn't hear you." Like we thought you said, "Pull up," and then Linda was like, "But I'm saying it just what she said and how she acted."
when she said it, I got so heated.
Yes,
I'm
he
looking
was
at-
like,
I'm
"You know
like,
what? I'm telling you, I'm gonna let them handle.
I'm gonna let them handle
I'm gonna
you.
let you handle.
Cause
this
see, I
one.
just can't do us. I like me. I can't do us.
Hey,
Yeah.
nothing. I'm just.
Oh.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
So I can't do us. I'm not
And I
confrontational. I'm not
They let it
confrontational.
ring.
No, she told me you don't have patience.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what she told me.
She
I
said,
said, me?
"Sir."
I said I got to pay. Like I'm saying to myself, my mama just told me a couple weeks ago I got to
Yeah.
pay some Joe.
She said, "If you had just been patient."
I said, no, I got patience.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I said, now somebody need to teach you because you
Oh, she was real rude.
you were real rude and
She just had a bad day, a
Right.
bad
But I
moment.
get it.
Right.
I get that, but you still got to try to conduct yourself.
But only thing
and
I'm
then
saying,
I'm gonna do all this after you pull off.
but the only
But she couldn't hold it in.
only thing I'm saying, why wouldn't I don't get that.
She was real rude.
I don't want to make this
Real rude.
but shit, that's what it is. I don't get that in the what areas. I
In
don't
the
want
black areas.
I don't get that in the white areas. I know
They don't get you in there.
I've been there.
I mean, yeah, you.
Yeah,
You gotta listen. You ain't the only. The thing is, a lot of folks ain't gonna go up there.
yeah.
So this person in this neighborhood dealing with a lot of stress.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
stress.
can't. She said,
Everybody ain't gonna
fix
go to
your
the
order
neighborhood
and
that
take
you
your
would
order.
go to
Yeah.
get what they're looking for.
Oh,
And the
she
people
was
that don't go to
real
where you
bad.
going to, that's going to these neighborhoods, they coming with stress, so they're being met with stress, so they dealing with that stress. All of it, you know what I'm saying?
But that's still no reason to be
That's
rude.
that's
Right.
what I'm
There's
getting at.
no, I'm not saying no reason to be rude,
You
but
still
if you
gotta
don't
learn how to conduct yourself.
Cause she said this shit fluently.
Yeah.
Like this ain't no. So
said,
she
"Stop
stumbled.
yelling in my ear."
Yeah, it
And then
was-
You got your earphones in your
Like she
ear,
on the
too.
phone.
Like you probably was on your personal phone.
This
Plus got your headset on.
this one I'm getting at. Like, okay, I'm looking at, okay, she about 18, 20. So I got a 22, 23
Right.
She
year
was
old.
rude.
So I'm looking at, even I got teenagers. So I'm looking at, if those my kid would talk to somebody in the drive through like
Right.
that, that's what I'm looking at.
They
Right.
better
So,
not talk to us.
I'm looking at like, even, they might get mad and frustrated. But they ain't finna talk like that to no adult
listen,
or no other person. Put it like that.
I get it. But
That shit
like I say,
home, bro.
if you grow up in these environments,
Yeah, you don't know what environment she grew up. I just think she had a bad. I mean, we saw this girl
and you don't
two
know,
wins since ago.
and you don't know their stress level and what they
So,
can
I
take
mean,
and
I
what they
think it was
can't
bad,
take.
but I
Sometimes we have to say, okay, they have a bad day. Now my thing that I commend y'all on is going somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I went to another McDonald's.
But
and he
shout out to Philly
and
Boulevard.
She was big, and she said, "One moment."
One moment, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the thing. I think we have to learn and teach our children and have our children learn that we are gonna have bad days.
Yeah,
we're gonna have bad
you
days.
gotta learn how to work.
Right, but just because I have bad days, me and Tim may fuss and fight.
You'll never know it.
Work.
You'll never know it.
I can't go to work and take that out on my boss.
Exactly.
Right.
I can't go to work and take that out on my coworkers. I can't go to work and take that out on my clients. Like, we got to learn how to compartmentalize.
Yeah. You over here.
Yeah.
And you over here. And you over here.
Do y'all know how many wins look?
Yeah.
I don't want to say bad day because my oldest daughter told me. She said, "Dad, I remember about a year or two ago." And I said something. She said, "They don't have bad days. I have bad moments." So I don't do bad days. All I'm saying is, do y'all know how many Wednesdays I have bad moments? And I still come on here. You'll never know I had a bad day or a bad moment or whatever, unless I just talk about it. But I'm still here to, hey, you'll never know it. Because this still my thing.
Yeah.
You still got a job. You're a customer service.
Thank you.
And I told my wife, I said, but before this ever happened, what I told you what I do if I was on, I come find every nigga in there.
Yeah.
I get you. Cause look, get you.
Customer service is
They can't be on front line.
You can't let nobody dig
like that. They cannot.
You ain't controlling yourself. And we're gonna run across people that's gonna be assholes
all the time.
And you know what? You gotta learn to be like, okay, you're one of those.
Right. So
and keep it moving.
And so even before that happened, we were just chopping up earlier, and I said, look, when we was in Publix, and I told you, I just told you earlier, I said, and watch this guy back in the meat department.
Yeah.
White lady, and I don't want to make this racist thing. I'm just trying to show you how we do each other.
Yeah.
Now, anytime I go back there, or I see other black people go back there, it's a problem. In the deli, in the meat department, anywhere was where we at. Mm-hmm. And when we come back to ask a question or we need something, it's automatic attitude. Mm-hmm. I'm mad. No, it'll be a while. No, we ain't got it.
Really?
But
yeah.
All the time. So I'm saying, shit, anywhere we at. Just anywhere we at. Just pay attention. Mm-hmm. Unless they out there with them folks and they know they can't act on ass.
They'll say, one moment, let me go to
So I watched it the other day. I watched, it was an elder white lady. She said, hey, excuse me. So in the back of the meat department is loud, they can't hear. So the lady said again, lady probably 67 years old. She said, excuse me, second time. The guy turned around and said, yes, can I help you? Black guy. The same black guy I dealt with a couple times. I said, I'm gonna watch this. I want to see how this motherfucker act. Mm-hmm. The lady said, yes, I was trying to see, you got some open sliders or something. And that motherfucker turned around and said, yes, how do you want them? You gonna cater. Now, anytime I see us come back, that motherfucker gonna tell you I ain't got it, or it's gonna be a while. Mm-hmm. Clockwork. Same with the deli. Now we was in Publix Day, they had their big time manager. You had to know they got to be the area managers or something. General, regional, they big time. Because everybody on P's and Q's in the deli. Mm-hmm. Normally deli real nasty with you anytime you ask them something. So today, we had 3 or 4 folks. What you waiting on? Excuse me, what you waiting on? Waiting on that chicken. Oh, it'll be a minute. We're hanging in a second. They working on it. Every manager came by. They'll be there in a minute. But now ain't how it be other time. Oh, it'll be 45 minutes. Yeah. Bitch, it don't take 45 minutes because the whole damn chicken.
Mm-hmm. The whole turkey, goddamn.
Yeah, you understand me, man?
45 minutes.
So guess what we need to do? This is what we need to do. I got a conclusion for all that shit. Goddamn, put these bitches on blast. You know what I'm saying? The same. Let's go live with it. Let's show the folks that doing the folks, that playing the folks, that think they are the folks.
Yeah. So record. Put that on camera. It's like this is what goes on in your stores.
Yeah, it's
like how they used to do it, like undercover boss and all that type of stuff. Because you don't know who you
You never
talking
know who
to,
you know.
or dealing with.
That's
Right.
right.
Okay. So T.O.G. and Barilla, from this point on, y'all get on standby. Don't cut
We're gonna
up.
get us a camera, so I'm going.
Let's be real when
Oh,
we
once
be
they see the
real.
cameras, they ain't finna
We-
make you
we
leave
go-
it embarrassing.
We get the camera where they don't see it.
Okay.
Record shit.
They got the glass.
No, but the guy.
Yeah. Wait, gotta invest them.
Yeah.
Cause you gon' really
Bruh,
see
I'm
how
telling you.
they are, and then you don't want nobody to lose their job, cause everybody need their job.
Exactly.
But
it's
they don't
like
need to be out there in front
act
of
like
folks
you
like
gotta
this.
know how
Act
to
like it
conduct
at
your
all
job.
times. At all times, act like it.
And bro, I'm so mild, man. Man, I ain't confrontational. And then, like anybody I deal, like even the lady. You remember last week I told you the lady said she didn't get her groceries. Well, she ordered again
She
today.
ordered again today.
Up under another name.
It's
Oh,
her.
she bullshit.
It's her name, and she done
She
add her name
added,
and
so
some
she got
number. But
another
a
it gotta be
username or
another
whatever the
account,
fuck
or
they
you change
use.
username, whatever.
Yeah.
So she real bitchy today. She was like,
Oh, you took it too?
We don't know.
all right, so you don't know up front who you going to.
You don't know,
right?
but once we see the address and know what direction,
Oh, I've been here. Oh, okay, yeah.
This the motherfucker said she
Like,
did
so-
her shit last week.
So her order came in about 8 o'clock,
Mhm.
and they ordered chicken. Chicken don't be ready in Publix at 10 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, make a public service announcement for the ones that's paying attention.
Yes. So if you order chicken from Publix,
Mm-hmm.
chicken is not ready till 10 a.m. But you have
10 a.m.
But,
y'all.
but you have people order chicken at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
If it got for 7, it ain't gonna be that till
Or
11.
Right.
And so the lady, so when I saw it, I said, damn, here we go. So I went on text to let her know. I said, because she wants some chocolate cake at the deli. I mean, at the bakery. They didn't have chocolate, so I text, boom. They don't have chocolate cake.
Again, the chocolate cake?
Yep.
Well, this one wanted the slice. She didn't want the whole one. They ain't even pay attention. She wanted a slice this time. The same whole one she said she didn't receive.
Yeah.
Number one.
Same person.
So she wanted a slice of yellow, slice of chocolate, and the 2 thighs. So I said, well, the chicken ain't ready to 10 and they don't have chocolate cake. All she worried about the chicken. She said, that's why I said the order for later. Well, it's 8 o'clock. That can't be later. So she said, well, actually they have chilled chicken tender.
Yeah.
I went to a manager. The manager, she liked me and all that. She went and served blah, 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 blah. She said, I'm gonna make. She said, we don't have that. I said, damn. I said, she said, why you like that? I said, cause I'm dealing with one of those customers.
Mm-hmm.
She said, okay, let me go check the
This
other
black
people.
girl.
It's a white lady.
White
lady. She, white people love me.
Yeah, Shea Valley.
Shea Valley.
Uh,
From the valley.
Okay.
I tell motherfucker, because I told my wife on the way, I said, that motherfucker mother don't know me. She don't know my name. My daughter laugh. Like, that bitch don't know. Live down. Know. So, yeah. So, the lady went and checked for the chicken tender. She said, we ain't got them. I said, damn. I said, now she just really wanted 2 thighs. She said, well, let me go over and check, see when it'll be ready. She went over and checked. She said, guess what? They got some thighs coming up. I got you. I said, bang. So I hit the lady. I said, I got your thighs, but what about the cake? She said, don't worry about the cake. But every other thing, it was a mess. Some shit that don't take me 10,
and we not
15
knowing
to me about
it's
30.
the lady.
And I don't even know this up.
Last week,
Oh, you
that
still don't know
lied.
her.
Y'all
So
don't
we-
know it's her.
No,
Her
for shit.
she changed her name on the app.
Yeah. So we get ready to go deliver. I said, I think this old girl, my wife looking for. She said, damn, sure is. We turned down there. So
This
she
shit
got
adventurous.
one of them rings.
Adventurous.
She got one of them rings that you can talk
where
to.
she can talk through and see you.
Okay. The light. Okay. Is it back on there?
Yeah.
All right. So the lady was like, so when I get ready to deliver, my wife was like, shit, babe, you ought to call Instacart and tell them she got another fake account and what she did last week.
Yeah, she ready to put her under the bus.
Yeah. So I said, you know what? Because I'm trying to listen to my wife. I'm listening to my wife more. All right. So I go drop her stuff out. So the lady, I ain't even ring the doorbell. She like, don't ring the doorbell. I see you coming. So the lady, so I talk through the mic. I talk through the little doorbell. I'm like, excuse me. Don't worry about it. Just sit it down. My dog's barking. I get it when you leave. I said, but you had some stuff last week. You
she don't hear
none of that. She
none of that, baby.
So I went to call. I went and got my other phone. I called this car. The lady. You know, this lady, I'm telling on.
Yeah,
I'm telling on this motherfucker.
Right. Yeah.
But you telling on them trying to fuck.
You took something to her house. You took something to the door, and I said, look, you get a Skycare on, and let them know you deliver to the same lady that called last week and said she didn't get her stuff.
Right.
And the guy had come on and said, yeah, we had refunded her.
Yeah, the guy was like, yeah, we refunded all that stuff
that she said she didn't get.
But she
got it.
She got it.
And that's how these folks getting over, dude. Like, ain't get this, ain't get that. They get refunded.
She got it.
Yeah, so so I told on her about that. So I get to another lady that I did before, a black lady. Yeah. Right? This black lady, she have an oxygen tank. Mm-hmm. So I remember delivering to her about a week ago. So she don't have enough notes like ring the doorbell so you can bring my stuff in. Right. So she just got where you just drop it off or whatever type shit. So I did that last week. But I can tell she had attitude. She'll open the door. Because she came to the door when I get ready to leave. She like,
What that mean?
She didn't bring my shit in.
You supposed to bring it in?
No, she didn't tell me to. It wasn't in her notes. Mm-hmm. So she made sure in these notes, like, look, ring the doorbell so you can bring my stuff in. Mm-hmm. She had some water and all that. I put water on my shoulder and had other stuff, man. So I ring the doorbell and waited for her. She come to the door. She got the little oxygen stuff in her shit. And she got the cord shit that come all the way from the room. She got the long cord. You can walk with this one. Like, that motherfucker came to the door like with a mouth tuned up, like, oh, I already see you got something wrong. She didn't say good morning, good evening, nothing. I'm like, you know me, I'm coming with smile. Hey, how you doing? Good evening. Right. It's been like, I already see you got something wrong. I said, well, what's that? She like the coffee. I said, well, I took a picture and sent it to you. Showed you they didn't have what you wanted, but I got the same coffee you want, but I just got a smaller size. Right. Oh. It's old now. Okay. So don't put it back there on the table. So I take it back there, put it on the table for you have a good day. But see, there's gonna be a motherfucker that probably give me like a 2 or 3 star type of us. I don't get that over there when I go to Vista with Hoover and all. I don't get that. Yeah, it's just us. Righteous. And why are we hating? Why do we be mad with each other? I be like,
what is it that you're not happy with? Like somebody's doing you something that happy you.
And Tim, look, I come with, bro. You know me. I come with smiles and happy go lucky.
But bro,
that's how I come.
But see, we have to understand that the nicer we get, the worse it digs into their system. Yeah. When you nice like that, my nigga, my nigga.
Why would you be mad at motherfucker being nice to you? I would love motherfucker be nice to me. You gotta be shitting to
them. Because they coming with game.
I just told my wife, when we get a chance, I'm moving out the hood, I'm not never come back. I'll be like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Matter of fact, that shit finna come on.
Yeah, it's finna come back on. Yeah. The new season.
Shit tonight.
Yeah.
It's tonight?
Yeah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
But Snowfall finna get back.
Oh, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't think Bel-Air come on.
I thought y'all said Bel-Air tonight or tomorrow.
It might be tomorrow.
Okay, Bel-Air finna come on. Snowfall. And Wu-Tang Clan started last week. But my wife told me today. She said, "Yeah, baby. We probably worked with each other too long." Like, time to go.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then and the thing is,
you get mad at a customer and be snapping with me. I'm like, what the fuck? I said,
look, This dude, like, we took
Look,
that.
I went and finished, got my shopping. I was on the other side playing a game.
And that's cool.
Wait,
And that's cool. And I'm good with that. But she got an attitude because so and I already dealt with this lady. We talking about the lady, and she come in like, let me see the phone, the scan her stuff. And I still got a shitload left because I ain't even really started.
Ain't even shop. I'm through.
So I'm trying to tell my wife like she moves slow. All right, so she gonna scan. If it's wrong, what's wrong? We ain't got time for this, baby. Give me that phone. Boop, 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 boop. So I can keep it. So she get attitude. I don't know she had attitude. So I'm shooting through the stove, running like a chick with a head cut off. So I see her on the aisle, bent over on the buggy, just playing her phone, like, girl, I don't care about all this shit. I don't care about all this. She just looking at me like, okay. Like, I'm not, like me, I'm just a fan person. When I come to church, I don't care about all that. Let's get it done. That's it. Literally, like, you have to deal with too many emotions and too many, like, like when you together, like, all right, so what I do, like my wife, like on the weekends, I kind of let her sleep. When she's in that mode of I'm asleep, I don't wake up. I just go out by myself. So when I go out by myself, I don't have to deal with the emotions, hey baby, I just don't have to deal with that. Like
that's why
like, dude,
this shit crazy.
Cause it's peace. Like I don't have to deal with that.
And
like,
it ain't bad.
No.
The thing is, it's not like I don't want to be around. I don't want to. The thing is that you love these women so much that I want to please you, but I have to do the please the way I have to do it. So please just let me just do what I do.
Do what I do.
And I'm gonna give you everything you're looking for.
I do this.
But let me be able to do what I need to do to make these things happen. A lot of times they don't want us that you just be and handle your business.
But see, I know, especially when if my kids are home, I like to leave her at home with them. And she like to.
Ain't no drop ass off.
You did work. What you talking about? See you all over here.
That's right.
But she like being home watching TV and being on phone or something like that. She smiles with it. I be like, I love it. Look, but I love it, man. I love her.
Hey, man, but look, y'all think about it. We're gonna keep going on. We're gonna keep pushing. We got some things coming up. We're thinking about, honestly, as you like and subscribe, we want to move it forward to where we're doing other things. We're thinking about bigger things in the future, things that we all can participate in. We got all type of elections and everything that's coming up within the community, and we want to get into the point where we're dealing with the community activists and the community neighborhood. What are the neighborhood councils they have? What do they call them? Neighborhood association. Yeah, my bad. And the neighborhood presidents. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna run for some.
Run.
Do it. Yeah.
I mean, people told me years ago, like, Lindy, we'll vote for you. You need to run for this.
I mean, we need people that really are there and can do it.
I told him, nigga, I ain't fuck around, take the money, nigga. Next.
I mean, for real.
Look, he told you don't vote.
Like, don't do it. Don't. Like, nigga, hey.
That's something to say.
I mean, I'm not finna run for that because that's like me running for. I don't want to be in politics like that, right? Now I want shit done. I want people that, everybody got their lane. And what you're good at,
that ain't your lane.
That's not my lane.
And it's different levels. Like, do the neighborhood, like the neighborhood president or vice president. You ain't got.
Well, I kick everybody in the neighborhood. Yeah. Like, I can't deal with us. I had to go to the white folks.
You can't do the county commission. I mean, do the neighborhood.
It's a lot of things you can subscribe to that's not a major political, but you have to really be involved in what's happening to understand where it's going. Mm-hmm. It's really nothing to do but to say I love the neighborhood. I mean, I want my children to have a better future. That is the thought pattern that I have. That is the thought pattern that I move with, and I just like being in the ground. I like being on the turf. Yeah. I always been a grunt with the thing, even though I could do all type of other things. But I like being in the midst of it. So in the midst of it, the things that we do, let's move forward. Thank y'all for showing up. Like and share YouTube and Facebook. Instagram is coming, Twitter is coming, okay?
Say everything coming, baby.
Yeah, so
Thank y'all.
And then we're doing things a little different a little later. Okay? So y'all have a good
night. We love y'all, man. We out here. Peace out.
You know what I'm saying? Feel it. Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast, locked within a cage. They're setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pro brick on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live